What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we are continuing to do wrap videos today. Today's gonna be a lot of time-lapse videos because I got a lot to get going on. The game plan for today is kind of get the front fender done, the bumper done, and the roof done. Now I want you guys to understand something. The car is so green. I don't think you understand just how green of a green you picked. Like, it is so green. Matt, how green is it?
It's like the outside of a watermelon.
It's so green. It is literally so green. You guys do not understand. Like, it looks so much greener than it does on camera right now. It is insane. But you know what? It's coming along. So the game plan, like I said, for today, get this fender knocked out. I just got it bolted back up to the car. I've been pulling the fenders off so that way I can really clean inside of them. So fenders bolted back on temporarily just so we can get it wrapped. Once the fender's done, we'll pop up here, we'll knock out the roof. The roof is gonna be black, and then this like transition point right here, from that point back, the car is going to be a metallic black. So I get the black in a few days, so I wanna get all of the green done that we can on the car. But I mean, hey, even the green and silver combo actually doesn't look too bad. If you ask me, like, it doesn't look bad. Like I said, today's gonna be a lot of time-lapse stuff, so I'll keep you guys updated as I'm going through this. But let's just get into it. Let me get going on this fender. We'll get this fender done. We'll jump up to the roof. We'll get the roof knocked out. Hopefully the bumper done. The bumper looks a lot harder on this than it did on the STI, just because like you can't really disassemble this bumper fully. Like, the badge doesn't come off. The lower grille doesn't come out. The fog light bezels luckily come out, but this just looks like a very difficult grille to do. So it's definitely gonna have some inlays into it. So when we get to the bumper, I'll kind of walk you guys through how I'm going to tackle and attack that one. But let's get going and make this fender up here green. Alright guys, it's looking pretty green right now. So just got this fendered. It looks so different on camera than it does like off of camera. On camera it actually doesn't look bad. Fender is done, lower piece down here is done for the door sill. Door's done, mirror's done, A-pillar, hood, fender, other side, you know, same on both sides. So the bumper is going to be a bit difficult to do, but that is one that I want to try to knock out today. But I do want to do the roof first because I want to see how much black I have left over on the roll that I have back there, and because I just want to get the roof done because it's fairly simple and easy to do. So I need to take off the antenna that is hiding underneath of the wrap over there. But one like trouble spot, if you guys own a BRZ FRS GT86, any of the three triplets, one really troublesome spot is like right down here where the fender like goes to the door sill or the side skirt type dealio. It's just really difficult to get the air bubbles out of that one spot. I think I did it pretty well over here on the driver's side. Like right in here in this seam, it's just, it sucks to do, but glad that it's there. Got the trim panels thrown back in for up here, so not too bad. This is why I wanted to pull off the fender, was that way so when I wrap this A-pillar, it would go down there, so you're not gonna see any silver hiding down there. So pretty happy with that. As for these guys, I ordered some Intech ones that are gonna replace the OEM ones, mainly because I just didn't want to wrap the OEM ones. The OEM ones look like they suck to wrap. Like, if you look at them, you got to pull off like that insert right in the middle, then you got to do this piece by itself in the middle, then you got to do that outside piece, and it just looks like a pain. So I'm not even going to mess with those to try to do it. So I just ordered some piano black ones. They should match this black pretty well and set up here in the fender area. But it's enough talking. Let's get to knocking out the roof. So the way I'm gonna tackle the roof here, clean it off, get the antenna off, obviously. I'll probably wrap the antenna in two pieces because last time I did one and I wasn't just quite happy with it. So we'll get the roof knocked out. We do need to clean these sills out pretty well because they are pretty nasty in there for both the front and the rear. Whoever had this car before me did not take the best care of it. So we're gonna be getting this roof done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Matt! Yep. Let's do it! All right, you guys, the roof is done. The roof actually went a lot smoother this time around than it did on the STI, just because I learned from the STI. So with these seals, I'll show you guys the tools that I'm using to be able to get the wrap under the seals, but the tools that I'm using are just making it so easy to do. Like it's like in there. It is inside of the seal. It's not coming out. That roof wrap, I'd say, is, you know, I'm gonna say it, that roof wrap's probably like, it looks professionally done. There's like no imperfections in it. It's professionally tucked. It looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So the tools that I'm using to actually tuck those in, don't mind the sandwich. So these are the two tools that I'm using to be able to get it under the seal. This like little hook 90 degree is really good at pulling the seal back. And then this like little flat piece right here is just doing wonders to be able to tuck it in. So I bought this whole little like trim toolkit set. I'll link it down in the description for anyone else who's doing this. But 10 out of 10, dude. Like, the roof came out beautiful. I have enough of this black left on this roll over here before I get the rest of it to be able to do this side of the door too. So we're gonna knock out this door. We're gonna get this door handle done so that way I can put the door card back in and just get this part wrapped up. So that way, once we get the rest of the black, it's just this rear piece, the pillar, the trunk, which I'm probably gonna do in 2 pieces because I'm lazy, and I'll probably do it on this body line right here. And then the rear bumper, and then that's all gonna be black. It'll be beautiful. I'm gonna go eat that sandwich over there real quick, and then we will knock this guy out. So door handles suck because I do them in like 3 or 4 pieces. Some people can do them in 1, but last time I tried doing it in 1 piece, the door handle failed like almost immediately. So it's a little bit tedious, but some of you guys, just to like talk you guys through this, some of you guys think you can't do this. I promise you, once you get going, you do some panels, you get going, and you just really get like a flow or rhythm picked up. I promise you, anyone can do this. It just takes some time and a little bit of money to be able to buy the wrap. But the craftsmanship on this wrap is definitely better than the STI. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am not a huge fan of this green. I'm after seeing it on the car, not a huge fan of it. After we get the door handle done, I'll pull the car out into the sun and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But it's so green, like it is so green. But we'll get into that in a minute. Let me get this door handle done and then get it back on the car, and we'll take the car outside and take a look and see what it looks like. Alright, you guys, while I was up here knocking out the door handle for the passenger side of the car, I went ahead and I just did the antenna for the roof as well. I just did it in 2 pieces with a seam right down the middle. You can't even see it, so it came out flawless. So I hate wrapping these smaller parts. They're so time consuming. They're annoying to do. They're not mounted to anything, so it's really hard to get the wrap on them, but I'm glad all the small stuff is on. I'm gonna get these components thrown back on the car, get the door reassembled, get the roof antenna screwed back on, and then I'm gonna call it a day. It's about 5 o'clock, and I don't wanna start the bumper right now because I know the bumper's gonna take me 4 or 5 hours. So the bumper will probably be its own video because it's gonna be awful to do. So let's go ahead, let's get the door reassembled, get these door pieces thrown back on, get the door card back on, get the antenna back on, and then we'll pull the car out in the sun and I'll show you guys what it looks like, because it is, once again, extremely green. The door handles are back on and the roof antenna is back on, and I'm not gonna lie, now that the black is on the car, it's starting to tie together the green a little bit more, and it doesn't look as awkward or as bright. But I'm gonna show you guys this, and I'm gonna tell you now, this is super green. Okay, now I was not kidding when I said it's super green, but I'm starting to like it a little bit more, especially with the black roof now. Once the back half of the car is black, I think it'll really tie it together. I ordered some black Intech turn signals for up here, just because, like I said, I didn't want to wrap the other one, so I think that accent will definitely help with it. I'm not gonna attempt the bumper today because I know the bumper's gonna take me like 3 to 4 hours, maybe 4 to 5, and it's just not something I want to tackle right now. It's about 6 p.m. and I don't want to keep doing this into the night, and I don't want to rush this, but I'm not gonna lie, this is coming the wrap, like the craftsmanship of it, is coming together a lot cleaner than what I did on the STI, just because I've had the learning experience from that one. So I'm definitely happy with it, but I'm not lying to you guys. This is like incredibly green. It's hard for the camera to focus on it, but it's gonna look awesome with this back half black. I think it's gonna transition really well. I might do some other green like accents in the back of the car just to like kind of tie it all together, but it looks a little funny right now, but it's definitely coming together. So that is all I have for you guys on this one. Like I said, I don't want to keep going on the BRZ. Like, I'm just getting to a point today where it's just kind of like I've done all the tedious stuff. I'm just kind of tuckered out of doing the wrap for today. So in the next video, we're going to pick up on the front bumper. That's going to be the biggest pain on the car. I already know it, just because those grills and everything are not going to come off. So it's going to be a very time consuming bumper to do, but I'll walk you guys through that one, since that's going to be like the only component we wrap in that next one. So it'll be a fun one to do. And then after we get the bumper done, we can get the headlights put back in and all that stuff. And the front end of the car will pretty much be done. Actually, the front end of the car will be done at that point. Then we just have to do the back half. I'm just waiting on that black wrap to come in. But I do want to say something. Like, a lot of you guys say, hey, I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, I just can't do it. I want to wrap my own car, but I don't feel like I can. The thing is you're not gonna get better, or you're not gonna be able to do it unless you practice. Like, practice is going to get you to the point where you're able to do this relatively easily and relatively quickly. Like, when I started on the STI, the first couple panels, they were a real struggle bus. I'm not gonna lie. The first couple panels on the BRZ were a real struggle bus, but you're not gonna get better unless you guys practice, and it's really worth practicing if this is something that you guys actually want to do. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. If you like the video, go ahead, hit that little thumbs up and turn it blue like the emblems on the Subaru. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit your boy up one of these corners. No idea which one I'll put it in yet, but with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies. Woo!